a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just by a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just by a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just by a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just by a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Just by a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
And oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Good evening and welcome inside the gymnasium at Cranston High School West as it's another edition of girls basketball action on Fans Only Sports Network as the Cranston West Falcons take on the Juanita Sanchez Cavaliers. Matt Jolis on the broadcast booth with you. Happy New Year, everyone, as we get things started between the Falcons and the Cavaliers. Falcons in the white, Cavaliers in the black. Mauricio to take the tip for the Falcons against Genesis McNeil, and we're underway in the first quarter of action. And quickly, it's Savannah Barrios with a quick 2 for the Cavs. Bucco for the Falcons to Riccio. The quarter for Kylie Abendroth, one of the few seniors on this team, one of the returning captains from last season, as a put shot goes from Abel Boyle, and that one's rebounded. Cavs will bring it across center court, and it's settled by McNeil. Fernandez as they go out to the corner, and a pop shot from Barrios, and it's brought down, and a foul is whistled, and it's going to be the first of the night for the Falcons, and it's going to go against Olivia Tedeschi Moran.
Number 1, Olivia Tedeschi Moran, her first, team first. Now shooting number 12, Tamara Sensivo-Oviedo.
So it sends Oviedo to the line, and she'll miss the front end. Today's game brought to you by Precision Home Lending, the LaPointe Insurance Group, Remax Realtors, and Michael C. Lima, attorney at law. Tedeschi Moran, she brings it across center court with Abendroth. Tedeschi Moran in the corner, back to Abendroth up top. Riccio getting boxed out a little bit, and center as they try to go through, and it's taken away. Quickly the other direction, and a put back from Genesis McNeil. And a 5-0 lead for the Cavs. There's Caleb Bucco, and they go inside, right back out to Abendroth on the corner, and a deflected shot from Riccio will be collected by the Cavs, carried across mid-court by Fernandez from 3, an opportunity for McNeil, and that one comes back for the Falcons. As on a fast break went the 3 of Bucco, and a fight for the ball, and it's pushed out of bounds. Kylie Abendroth up, they're going to switch it and go to Tedeschi Moran on the baseline. Pop shot for a 3 from Abendroth off the mark. Back up top for Romero. Whacked out of bounds by Tedeschi Moran. 22 seconds on the shot clock. And immediately rejected by the 20 of Ava Boyle, and they're able to get it to go off of the fingertips of McNeil. All right, turnover, Falcons ball as it's moved forward here. Tedeschi Moran, corner for Riccio, going across. Abendroth tried to go in center, and it's taken away right away, and up and in is McNeil. 7-0 for the Cavs to start the game. 3-pointer from Caleb Bucco. Makes it to 7-3, 4-point differential. Barrios, as she holds it up at the top of the key. Dish off for McNeil. McNeil from just inside, and that one will come down for Riccio to make a rebound. Maya Riccio drives the lane herself, and we will get Falcons ball as they call that one off of McNeil. No foul on the play. Riccio going up. Drop off for Tedeschi Moran from the line. Came off of the boards for Abendroth. Tedeschi Moran again, this time from distance, and Riccio won't save that one. 4:13 left to go here in the first, a 7-3 score line. Corner for McNeil, back up top, Fernandez. From the other side, three-point attempt from Berrios, and that one is tipped off and will stay Cavs ball as they're going to switch out Abendroth. For the 15 of Darian Kiernan. From inside the lane, Berrios, and that one was off, and then another attempt that came off of the 5 of Fernandez, and able to knock it off of a Falcons player, so it stays Sanchez ball. Berrios on the inbound is able to flip that one up and in. 9-3. 3.5 left to go, and we're going to get a whistle. And the shot clock. Let's set the shot clock to 30 seconds. Ava Boyle for Tedeschi Moran. Bucco up top, and an attempt from Kiernan. Darren Kiernan hits the second three of the game for the Falcons. And 9-6, and back the other way for the Cavs. Trying to get a putback. Riccio came down with it for a moment. Bodies out. Berrios. Riccio taps that one to the line and out of bounds. McNeil hits another one. And diving inside as Riccio gets the foul this time. Foul is on Genesis McNeil, her first. And sends Riccio to the line for 2. Hits the first one, and she's got one more. Madison Cornier checks in for the Falcons. Cannot get the roll, and Riccio only hits one of the 2. 2 left to go here in the first, 11-7, as that one pops in and out and comes down for Berrios. Foul called on Darian Kiernan. We'll send Berrios to the line for 2. Off of the front of the iron for the first. Oh, Berrios the second of her 2. Hits that one. 12-7. Cavs lead. Falcons have hit 2 threes in the game. Tedeschi Moran trying to get space, cannot, as that one's knocked out of bounds by McNeil. So we'll get the inbound. Riccio driving, save made on the baseline by Cornier. It ends up in the hands of the Cavs. Riccio stole that one away and gets a foul called. So Riccio gets called for the foul. Her first, third on Cranston West. And Tedeschi Moran's going to sit. McNeil bodied in the middle there by Cornier, and then McNeil lost a handle of it as she battles with Bucco. Abendroth will carry this one up the line. Bucco for Abendroth, up over top, rebound collected by the Cavs. Fast break, and losing a handle on it was McNeil, and Bucco could head the other way. And the bounce pass a little bit, past Abendroth. Fernandez underneath Barrios, and that one will be called out of bounds. Loose ball to the corner and a three-point attempt from Fernandez. Cavs ball as they battle for it along the baseline, got the out of bounds. This will take us to the end of the first quarter. Fernandez popped the shot and then pulled it back. They've got 1 second to shoot. She puts it up, and that one will hit off the back side. Through one, 15-7 Cavs. We're going to take a very quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Cranston West Girls Basketball.
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
(15-7) Cavs over the Falcons after the first quarter of play. Tonight's game is brought to you by Precision Home Lending, Remax, the Alba Group, the LaPointe Insurance Group, and by Michael C. Lima, Attorney at Law. West boys basketball in action tomorrow night here at the Nest. A double dose of basketball action on Fanzoli Sports Network tomorrow as Cranston East boys also in action as well too. So there's going to be dueling games on the opposite sides of Cranston. We'll have both of those games for you right here on Fanzoli Sports Network. As we're underway in the second quarter of action, Tedeschi Moran for the Falcons Riccio, double teamed in the corner, has to get one up for Abendroth. Split that across and inside the lane, an opportunity for Cornier. Could not get it. As it comes down and it's controlled by Fernandez. Oviedo. Fernandez from the top of the key tries to go inside for Romero. And a bounce pass that gets into the hands of the 12 of Oviedo. We'll make it a 10-point lead at 17-7. Shot for the corner by Riccio, hit off of the iron, was pulled down by Cornier and knocked out of bounds. 7 left here in the first half. 10-point lead at 17-7. Romero underneath, puts that one up off the glass. Second attempt, will get it to go. Allison Brown about to substitute in for the Falcons as Tedeschi Moran brings this one to the 3-point line. Riccio trying to drive underneath, gets dumped down, no call from the officials as a shot attempted. Riccio steals it right back, can't get it to go. Back for Tedeschi Moran up top. Riccio tried to bounce that one through and a kick ball called as she was looking for Cornier. We'll get Allison Brown in for Madison Cornier. Riccio through center, got it! And one from Maya Riccio. As Savannah Barrios will get called for the block. And Riccio hits it. 9-point differential. But a little bit of a break for the Falcons as they have gone quite a moment without getting points on the board. Fernandez inside the line would have been a 2. Loose ball, still battling for it, picked up by Abendroth. Tedeschi Moran off the side of the glass, and it came back down for Barrios, who tapped it across for Fernandez. Abendroth presses high. McNeil, a little bit of a Euro step. This one gets swung around and comes for Barrios in the corner. Fernandez from inside the line, got it in 2. Timeout called by the Cavaliers as they lead by 11, 21-10. You're watching Cranston West Falcons basketball on Fans Only Sports Network.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
Back here at the Cranston West Gymnasium, 21-10. Cavs with an 11-point lead over the Cranston West Falcons. 5:20 left to go here in the first half. Falcons have hit 2 threes in the game, but have not been able to do much inside of the paint. They have been bodied out by this Juanita Sanchez Cavaliers team. And it has caused a bit of consternation for the Falcons. Riccio, Tedeschi Moran from downtown off of the iron. And it comes back for McNeil. And a bump from behind by Bucco. Bucco gets hit for her first. It's the team's fourth. As a turnover for Riccio. For Bucco, and she can't get a handle on it. Both sides trying to play fast-paced offenses. The handles maybe working a little bit better for the Cavs right now. From the corner, that one was a little deflected, trying to push back on the rebound was Barrios. Second attempt from Romero. Ball knocked out of bounds. McNeil will try to settle this one down. 4.5 left to go here in the first half. Fernandez for Romero. As Oviedo tries to drive the lane there, it came off of the hands of Barrios and Falcons ball. Bucco back to Riccio and Tedeschi Moran. Tedeschi Moran stops, sends one up, and it's a little bit too far. Getting dumped down behind the play was Abendroth. No call from the referees, and now they're going to call a foul on the Falcons. And it's going to be Maya Riccio for her second. So McNeil will go to the line for 2. And she gets the roll for the first one. Cannot get the second one to go, and it'll get pulled down by Allie Brown. Riccio driving, puts it up, no. Off of the glass, but no good as this one comes back, and a pop shot from Barrios. Put back attempt came up from the 12 of Oviedo. And substitutions as Boyle will come in. Tedeschi Moran, Riccio. Maya Riccio, stutter step, can't get it to drop. Maya Riccio is getting space, but she just cannot get it to drop off the iron. Foul gets called on Cornier. Her first, team 6, and they're 1 away from getting stuck in the bonus. Barrios, McNeil, Fernandez off the iron, recovered by Cornier. For Riccio. Tedeschi Moran wide open in space. Olivia Tedeschi Moran. Cuts it back to 10 at 22-12. 3 left to go here in the first half. Fernandez. That one off the iron, and Riccio is able to get it. Settled for Ava Boyle. Boyle tried to take a shot, and that one actually went into the hands of Bucco, who tried to take a shot, and it was deflected off, and we are going to get a timeout called by Cranston West. We'll take the timeout as well. You're watching Cranston West Girls Basketball on Fans Only Sports Network.
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected Cranston, no! Rebound! Score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Oh, Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end.
22-12, 2:35 left to go here in the first half. Falcons in all sorts of shooting trouble tonight. Plenty of opportunities, but they've been going off the glass, off the iron. It's been unkind to the Falcons. As Riccio from way downtown, that one goes off the backside of the iron. Recovered by Romero for Fernandez. Fernandez pops one up off the backside of the iron, recovered by Cornier. Tedeschi Moran will bring it across the midcourt line as she settles with 25 to go on the shot clock. 2 left to go here in the half. Riccio. Tedeschi Moran. Bucco off the iron. Kyla Bucco had a three-pointer earlier in the game, driving through the lane and getting a foul called. Will be Genesis McNeil, and that's going to be the 7th on the Falcons, so that's going to put them in the small bonus. No Falcons in the small bonus now at 7 fouls. McNeil will shoot and hits the front end. Gets them both, and it's 24-12. $1:49 left to go here in the first half. As Tedeschi Moran will just drive through, and they're going to call a travel on Tedeschi Moran. 3 black jerseys on top of her. Fernandez. Romero. Backing in. And now a bump called on Cornier. That's going to put Barrios at the line for 1. And she'll hit that one. 15-point lead for the Cavs at 27-12. Intercepted by McNeil. Will drive it the other way. Goes off. Put back from the 2 of Jada Hopper. Check that correction. My apologies. It was the 12 of Oviedo. And Kyla Bucco hits her second 3 of the game. But the Falcons trail by 14 here in the final minute of the half. Fernandez. Corner for Oviedo. Romero. Off of the glass. That one will be out of bounds off the hands of Barrios. And Haley DaCosta a chance to inbound. Riccio works quickly as she drives through. Ball slapped out of her hands, and they're going to call it off of Romero and Falcons ball. DaCosta. For Alyssa Robinson. Bucco. Riccio. Riccio, stutter steps out. Robinson from downtown off the iron will come down and carried by McNeil. Driven inside and then out for Fernandez, and she hits it. 31-15 at the half. As they'll take the break, we'll take it as well. You're watching Cranston West Girls Basketball on Fans Only Sports Network.
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
The ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
And fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone. That is a
31-15. Cavs over the Falcons as we start the third period of action here on Fans Only Sports Network. Thanks so much for tuning in. Today's game is brought to you by Precision Home Lending, the LaPointe Insurance Group, Michael C. Lima, Attorney at Law, and Remax, the Alba Group. Fernandez for Romero, off the glass for 2. Olivia Tedeschi Moran as she brings that one across center court. Riccio back out for Bucco, and that one a little bit too far. Kyla Bucco does have two threes in the game as Bucco tries to chase that one back, and it came off of the rim. Still trying to look for a putback is McNeil, and she'll bring it back out with a fresh shot clock. McNeil, stutter step foul called inside on the Falcons as they're going to call the 20 of Ava Boyle. And it's going to put McNeil at the line for 2. Gets the roll for the second one. 20-point lead for the Cavs, 35-15. Tedeschi Moran, Bucco. Abendroth as she holds up top. Kylie Abendroth, and that one's off the back side of the iron. Recovered by Bucco for Tedeschi Moran, stolen away by McNeil. She'll drive it all the way down and one. Tedeschi Moran will get called for the hit, her team's second of the half.
Now shooting number 23, Genesis McNeil.
McNeil won't get the roll there. Riccio with the rebound. Bucco off the back side of the iron over top of the backboard and out of bounds. Bucco will step up to try to defend as Fernandez has that one across the midline. That one's back court, and getting called for a foul instead is Bucco.
Foul number 3, Kyle Bucco, for second, team third.
Rejection from Riccio in the corner as Oviedo was trying to shoot. Moran, Romero. And this game's stretching away from the Falcons. Tedeschi Moran. Bucco. For Abendroth up top. She's going to try to drive in, and she'll force the foul. Genesis McNeil gets called for her second, first of the half against the Cavs. And Abendroth cannot get that one to fall. Will not get the second one to go either. Rebound is recovered by the Cavs, who then throw it out of bounds. A little miscommunication on the play. So Bucco inbounds for Abendroth. Kiernan. Bucco. Switch for Riccio up top. Bucco again. Will not get that one to fall. Riccio rebound. Tries to spin one back up. Got the foul. They'll call Sabina Barrios for the foul. And Riccio hits the front. Riccio hits both, and it's 39-17. Fernandez up and out of play. (39-17) inside of 5 left to play here in the third. Off of the hands of Bucco, and a foul is going to get called. They're going to call it against Caleb Bucco. So Bucco gets called for a third. It's the fourth of the half already for the Falcons. Stutter step from McNeil. As she goes inside, good rejection from Kiernan. Bucco headed the other way against McNeil, throws one up off the glass. Recovered by Fernandez, stolen back by Riccio, and she gets it to fall. 39-19, 20-point differential though for the Falcons as Oviedo holds that one for Fernandez. Really close to stepping on the line. Comes back for McNeil, who will hold it. Cavs will bounce that one underneath and gets past Romero, so it's going to be Falcons ball. As Abendroth brings that one up court. Bucco from downtown over. And Abendroth tried to chase it, couldn't get there. Fernandez for McNeil. Pop shot from Oviedo, put back Romero. And a foul called. They're going to call Darren Kiernan. Romero goes to the line. Will not get the front end. Gets the second. McNeil for Oviedo. And a timeout called by the Falcons. 42-19, 3 and change up to go.
In and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
In, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Let's try a kick, goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher, shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
3:08 left to go here in the third. 42-19 Cavs lead over the Falcons. As Riccio tries to get that one inside, stolen away by McNeil. McNeil on the bounce pass and one. Darius Oviedo. We'll call the foul on the 15 of Darren Kiernan. That's her third.
Number 15, Darren Kiernan, third, team 6.
One away from the small bonus. And it's just the third quarter. Tedeschi Moran tied up. Oh, they're going to call it on Haley DaCosta. So DaCosta gets called for the foul. And it's her first. Errant shot from Bucco. As McNeil brings that one back across, lost a little bit of the handle on it, picks it back up, deflected by the 23 of Allie Brown. And Alyssa Robinson can work with it. Kiernan inside, and her bounce pass taken away by McNeil, stops and pops one up off the front of the iron, recovered by Kiernan. Outlet pass for Tedeschi Moran against Romero, and the block called. So Tedeschi Moran will get 2. We'll hit the second one. 24-point differential at 44-20 as we're inside of 2 left to go here in the third. In the corner, as that one will go out of bounds and Falcons ball. Mari Suarez in the game for the Cavs as she took that shot attempt. Tedeschi Moran, corner for Kiernan, off the edge of the iron. Still loose ball, will be collected, and Fernandez will bring it up as that one goes off of the fingertips of Suarez out of play, and Falcons ball. DaCosta, Tedeschi Moran drives to the center, floater off. As a foul will get called on the 13 of Haley DaCosta. That'll be her second, and it's the team's 7th, and they're in the small bonus. McNeil will go to the line for 2. As she hits the front end. Second one rims out, and DaCosta will bring it up across the line. Gabriella Gardner. DaCosta underneath Brisanea Chase, and that one gets taken away. Kicked off of the foot of Suarez, back again for Chase. Chase ties up with McNeil, still a loose ball, and a pop shot from the 12 of Gabriella Gardner. Inside of the final 30 to go here in the third. Fernandez as she moves that one around for Suarez. Motion ball in the corner and a whistle, and it's out of bounds. It'll be Fernandez underneath. Barrios, as that one's ripped away by Chase. McNeil off of the edge, and a huge rejection from Darren Kiernan. Kiernan gets called for her third. And the 21 of Amari Suarez at the line. As she misses that front, there is officially 1.9 seconds showing on the clock. As Suarez will not get that one, and that'll take us to the end of the third. 1 quarter left to go. 45-22, Cavs lead over the Falcons.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
Today's game on Fans Only Sports Network brought to you by Precision Home Lending, the LaPointe Insurance Agency. Michael C. Lima, attorney at law. And Remax, the Alba Group. 45-22, Cavs over the Falcons. Fourth quarter about to get underway here from Cranston High School West. Matt Gillis on the broadcast with you this evening. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, you can follow us, Panzoli Sports, that's PanzoliSPRTZ.com. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever social medias you might have at FOSPORTZ. First year of Fanzoli Sports Network being the full official broadcaster of Cranston High School West and Cranston High School East athletics. As that one is off of the rim, and a pressure move by Abendroth is intercepted by McNeil for the 21 of Suarez, and a 2. Abendroth driving, rolls in and out of the cylinder. Fernandez brings this one back down. Romero. Fernandez, plenty of time and space, puts one up, and Fernandez gets the roll. (49-22), the result of this game not exactly in doubt anymore, as it kicks off of the foot of McNeil. And barring the Falcons hitting threes the rest of the way, as Bucco tries to put one up, that one bounces off the iron. A foul called defensively on the Falcons underneath, as they call the 11 of Kylie Abendroth. It's her first of the game, but it's the 9th, and they're in the bonus, so they'll shoot 1-on-1 on the opposite side. It'll be the 11 of Sabina Barrios. And she hits the first one. A 1-and-1, and the Falcons didn't even exactly react. This one's going to go off the iron. It'll get recovered by Abendroth. Bucco. Tedeschi Moran off. Back for Bucco. And a foul will get called on Oviedo, her first. Riccio will check back in as Madison Cornier will come out. Abendroth for Riccio. Back down in the corner is Ava Boyle. Tedeschi Moran. High for Riccio, and then the pass back comes right into the hands of the 23 of McNeil, and Tedeschi Moran chases it all the way down the court. Right in, and Romero off the glass on the inbound from Fernandez. Tedeschi Moran trying to barrel through, nowhere to go, hits into her own teammate in the 20 of Ava Boyle. Fernandez got it. Timeout called by Cranston West. 5:27 left to go. 54-22 Cavs lead.
In, and oh, the ball's loose. He'll cough it back up, and he'll get across for the touchdown.
Rodriguez rolls out to his right, throws it back in the end zone, intercepted in the back of the end zone.
Comes in, fires, deflected, no, rebound, score!
The handball shot off the post, score!
Gonna try a kick. Goes in!
Taken away on a stretcher shot, score! Cornell down the field, end zone! That is a touchdown!
Want to close your home purchase or refinance faster? Contact me, David Delbonis, at 401-487-7379, President Precision Home Lending. Trust the experts and we'll make your loan experience amazing.
54-22 as the inbound comes from the end line. Tedeschi Moran across center court. Abendroth for Bucco. Riccio inside, cannot get that one to go. Second attempt is thrown backwards from Ava Boyle. Good save. Tedeschi Moran from deep. Boyle gets the rebound again. Abendroth, and shot clock runs out. So they hit the glass a couple of times but didn't hit the rim, and hence the shot clock violation. Got to hit the rim to get the reset. As McNeil for Romero. Back door as that one slung up. And Romero's going to get the putback. Off the glass hard. And Riccio can't get that one to fall. Bucco makes a save as it's held for Ava Boyle. Off the hands of McNeil, kept it in. Will not get the roll. Riccio's going to get called for a foul and a drop from Suarez. That's going to put the Falcons in the team limit, and Riccio, her third. Suarez will go to the line, shoot 2. And the Cavs will shoot 2 the rest of the way. Sorry, my apologies. That was the end 1. So Suarez shoots 1, misses that one. But Falcons will have to deal with any foul going forward being 2 shots as they're in the double bonus. DaCosta all the way back out for Gardner, and a foul called, and it's on McNeil. Her third, just the 5th of the half. As Gardner will get that one to roll. Gets the second one, and one more to go. Gardner fouled shooting a 3. Rebound is picked up by Cornier. Chase. Gardner. From distance was Darren Kiernan. And they're going to go outside in the corner. That's over top from Gardner. McNeil will hold this one up. Final 3 to go. A 34-point lead for the Cavs. Suarez has that one knocked away from her. Kiernan for the 13 of DaCosta off the glass. Kiernan gets the putback. As timeout will get called by the Cavs. 58-26, 2:28 left to go.
Game On mouthguards. Game On mouthguards have superior shock absorbency, are impervious to viruses and bacteria, and also is the only mouthpiece ever to earn the American Dental Association's seal of acceptance.
(58-26), 2:28 left to play here. As the Cavs will have the inbound on the end line. Barrios. And it will be off of the end of the backboard and out of play. Falcons will get the inbound. DaCosta off the front end. Romero will get the rebound, caught in the corner. She gets it out to McNeil, and McNeil will bring this one up the court. Fernandez to McNeil. As Fernandez drives, pitches that one out. Romero inside, bodies for a basket, and that one's going to go off the hands of the 11 of Barrios and out of play. .143 separating us from the final. DaCosta. 3 ball! Haley DaCosta hits a bright spot for the Falcons. As this one's carried by McNeil. Fernandez, stutter step. Sends a jump shot. Romero the putback. A 31-point lead in the last minute as that one's stolen away by McNeil, and she'll bring this one up. 20-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock as Fernandez sends that one down into the corner. Fernandez. Dispossessed by DaCosta. For Gardiner. Gardiner will put this one up and in. Fernandez, shot clock is off. They can dribble this one out. McNeil gets it across the line. And a foul on DaCosta. The foul's called on Darian Kiernan as Kiernan and DaCosta are both right next to each other. And it's going to give 2 shots to McNeil. Misses the first, and she'll have one more. Gets the second one, and it's 30-point differential. DaCosta off the front of the net, and then that one's put back by Sanaya Chase. Fernandez will bring this one across the floor, and that one will do it. Nothing there as it's 61-33 the final as the Juanita Sanchez Cavaliers defeat the Cranston West Falcons. More basketball tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Cranston East boys and the Cranston West boys in action. We'll have both games for you right here on Fans Only Sports Network. For all of us here at Fans Only Sports, Happy New Year. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.